I don't want to say whether for good or for bad, but the Navy has been in the news, and I think the topic was the what some people call the presidential yacht. A lot of waters have passed under the bridge, but you will notice that we have not spoken. I decided not to say a word until we have the opportunity to come together like this and meet. So now that we are meeting, we cannot now pretend not to know what is going on. So based on the information that has come, I just want to hear some of our members. What do you want to tell us about this issue? About 62 billion was approved, out of which one of the items on that approval is the presidential yacht. For us as a committee, nobody can claim that he was privy to it. And the report we had was that this yacht was already something that has been done in the last administration. That's how it is. What I, however, had on my preliminary investigation was that the boat has since been delivered. I was told a few months ago, but somehow payment has not been made. So I think that gives us a leeway to take a second look at what is going on and see whether we may need to amend one thing or the other based on what we found out. But I don't want to go beyond that until we dig properly to find out precisely what has happened, what our liabilities are, and if there is need for an escape route, what the escape route should be.
We have heard that the yacht has already been procured and is in the country. Left with me, I think there is a misinformation between the procurement and what they will have called that boat. Because majority of Nigerians think yacht is meant for pleasure. And they are procuring that boat for the presidential pleasure. Not knowing that the boat, like they were saying, has been equipped with security, viewing, or whatever you may call it. And if that is so, with the insecurity we have, I don't think it will call for condemnation or whatever. Nigerians should have allowed, should have given the government the benefit of doubt for it to provide enough information about the yacht they are about to condemn. On the issue of what you think we should do, is that since we have a likely itinerary on an oversight, I suggest we wait until we get there, listen from the original source of whatever information, maybe visit the yacht, listen to the people, the procurement, what is really wrong, how much has been paid, because certainly some amount of money must have been paid before they could even go into production of that yacht. And by the time we gather this information, we'll be able to sit down and find a way forward.
I differ in the approach. Yes, we have an itinerary, we are going out to see Naval formation and the other thing to do with Naval. But why can't we invite those who are responsible for the procurement of this yacht to hear from them before going out? Maybe within the week we need to invite them to chief and his team, possibly the contractors, to come and brief us on what really happened, what is the intent, what is all about the procurement. Have they followed due process in the procurement and the other possible laws on the ground?
Maybe the public wouldn't have reacted. So maybe they misinterpreted it, like Senator Yao said, they misinterpreted it for a luxury yacht. Meanwhile, it's a security gadget loading. So we need to deep down, go under and find out to not dot the I's and cross the T's to find out the correct. Yes, it's for Navy, we confirm. Yes, it's a security yacht. It's not luxury for president and all that. Then we also help him in, I think our colleagues were in a hurry to give that kind of news, you know, and then the presidency replied. So I think it behoves on us as a senior house to go deeper, like Samaila said, even calling the procurement people for evidences. And then we also make an official pronouncement, yes, this is for Navy, not for president, and this. Even the fact that it's already landed here, we will do that confirmation by doing it physically.
When the matter has become a matter of a public debate, public discourse, we, in my opinion, will be failing in our duty if we don't also make attempts to find out precisely what has happened, so that we can authoritatively report back to the people what the correct position is. Is that the consensus?
Yes.
If that is so, therefore, I think that it behoves on us to constitute ourselves as the Senate Committee on Navy to a kind of investigative organ to look deeply in what has happened and be able to give a definite position. This becomes even more important because people have been asking us, what is our position as a committee that is oversighting the Navy in the upper house? Whatever we say at this upper chamber must be such that people will say, yes, we've heard from them, these are reputed people, and they've said the final. Do we agree that that's a resolution? People
Yes.
who agree to say A,
Yeah.
and people who disagree to say nay. The A's have it. So, we now have considered ourselves into an investigative panel, and I think all there is next to give us also a time. Shall we say report back in 1 week?